I survived 500 days in oxygen not included Prehistoric Planet Pack. We start in a Jurassic biome that resembles a dense jungle, home to predator dinosaurs. But in just 200 days, a massive meteor is set to strike our colony. Can we stop it? Thrive on this ancient planet and beat the game. I'm playing on the default settings. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included. My collision monitoring system has detected an imminent threat to our survival. A huge impact or asteroid is hurtling directly at this planet. We must make our way to the surface and mount a defense system in time to destroy the incoming asteroid before it destroys us. So we're here in the new DLC and we have a bunch of stuff here. A lot of things are different. Like, what is this? Ovagro node. Ovagro nodes are trellis plants that spread onto nearby available surfaces. Interesting. So what can we do with this? They provide edible Ovagro figs, so we can eat that. Nice. And we also have a research portal. Anyways, for now we need to get to the water, so let's start digging. Yeah, for now the dupes will just work hard. So a bunch of things are different. How do we get oxygen? We have a bunch of creatures. Anyways, get a pitcher pump, and for now get some beds, and then we need a wash basin with a few outhouses. Just something simple for now. Oxygen is included. Our dupes will easily be done with all of this, although that water is not good. I should not have dug all of that up. Please mop. Anyways, we are fine. We'll be able to get everything up before the night. Mimica buds. What are these? Mimica buds are excellent companion plants that provide a farm with the advantages of beneficial insect presence without the challenges of managing an additional fertile population. Inside each tightly wrapped bud is a highly concentrated pool of enzymes and imaginal discs similar to those found in the Lepidoptera insect family. Under the right conditions, this unique concoction produces a mimica, an ephemeral pseudo-insect organism that accelerates growth in neighboring plants before settling into its final seed form. The sight of a mimica never fails to fill a gardener with awe. Okay, butterfly. New colony achievement. Bed and bath. Wow, what is this biome here? Very cool. Actually, this biome here is like 30 degrees Celsius. So this Ovagro node I don't want to demolish, so we should keep it. We'll just get its food. Anyways, research station. And I need like a mess or a great hall over here. Something simple for now with the research station. We have a special metal here, nickel ore. Doesn't seem too bad, but we will research now. We'll just go for meal preparation. Hold on, let's keep on digging. Are we getting food? Growing fruit? How do I get oxygen? I also have some snactus for food, but I think we're just going to expand up here. I want to expand into here. What is this? A bunch of things we need to do. We've got basic farming too if needed. If we want to do this, domestic throughput, then we need 90 kilos of water a cycle. But there we go. Ovagro fig. Research complete. Nice. Let's go for employment for a water cooler so we can get a great haul. Anyways, research portal. Unlock it. A functional research decryptor with one transmission remaining. It was designed to support colony survival. Also, snactus. What is this? Snack fruit. Oh, we are researching quick. Let's go for artistic expression or interior decor. Also, new duplicate maybe. Not really anyone that I need now. The oxalite is more useful. Anyway, Stover, what do we have here? Anything useful? We'll slam that bad boy. And we've got... What is he doing? Portal unlocked. Relica, we've decrypted the research portal's final transmission. New buildings have become available. Blast shot maker, meteor blaster. What the hell is this? We can see space. The meteor. Oh my goodness. Demolior, imminent threat. Time until impact, less than 200 cycles. Calculating impact zone. Okay, the top half of our colony. Interesting. Timer. So we need to get to this meteor blaster and we need to get intracosmic blast shots to get some atmo suits and get there. We have a lot of time. But yeah, we can always see where it will be impacted. So we should avoid building there. Well, yeah, let's continue mining. Anyways, now we can get a great haul, I believe. Ring rose bush. That sounds lovely. We've got great haul, latrine, barracks. To keep on researching, we want maybe sanitation. Do I need an electrolyzer here? How do I get oxygen? Oh no, we have a bunch of algae in this biome, so we're fine. So I'm thinking of growing some sweet corn stalks. They need pollination, so we'll domesticate that. I need peat, and then for the mimica bud I need dirt. So peat is this, what is it, consumable ore. Okay, interesting, like coal. So I think we can sort out our food situation here. Let me get plumbing, sanitation, and then I'm going to get, where is it? I already have farm tiles, maybe power as well. For now, farm tiles like this. I want to harvest all of these things, so much food. And then a dinosaur here, a lum. While other creatures with the lum's low forebrain neuron count rapidly become extinct, these docile creatures are uniquely positioned for survival. Their large size and spiny protrusions make them unappealing to most predators. Anecdotal evidence also suggests that smaller species will sometimes adopt orphaned lums. Some experts theorize that this may be motivated by a desire to benefit from the lum's genetic muscular condition, akin to restless leg syndrome, which causes them to regularly pound the earth in such a way as to cause nearby plants to drop desirable foods. Lums are non-hostile critters that subsist on ovagrant vines, so I can ranch them. They live for 200 cycles. When they stomp heavily near plants, the commotion causes harvestable items to fall to the ground. They drop tough meat when they die. You can smoke their meat to get a tender brisket. Keep on researching air systems. Let's see here. So how many sweet corn stalks can I get? Sweet corn stalk. Sweet corn stalks produce sweat corn, a crisp vegetable that can be harvested for food. And you can smoke it to get veggie poppers. Let's do that. Uh-oh, Alucard is stuck with the dino. Get the hell out of there. Anyways, mimica buds. Let's get a few of these. And then sweet corn, sweat corn stalk. We can get internal combustion. We have a bunch of this peat, which is like coal. And then I want to expand the base. We can still expand up here a bit. Ooh, we got new skills. Advanced research. Rook, you can get hard digging. And then Alucard. Improved construction for now. Honestly, I was going to go for Ellie, but pay here. Digging and cooking. We've got interior decorator, which increases or decreases the core morale bonus. So they can get morale boost from lower decor values, which is good. Welcome aboard, Samu Silver. I just need to keep on researching. Let me get everything. Brute force refinement, advanced research, and then I want ventilation, pressure management, all of this artistic expression. I will need more cot. Ah, there's a new skin here, a stone cot. I can change the blueprint here. Yes, very nice, very nice stone cot. And then I need a proper great hauling kitchen, so I might just expand to here because it's nice and frozen, which means we can keep the food frozen in here. Carbon dioxide and minus 30 degrees Celsius. I would like to get some fridges, so after researching everything that I said, I'm going to go for advanced research and get a refrigerator with agriculture. Great haul up here. Now then, oxygen is not looking good. We need oxygen diffusers. Burns peat to produce electrical power, so this is the replacement for the coal generator as we saw. So instead of burning coal 1000 grams a second, it's peat, and we get carbon dioxide and polluted water. We actually get more carbon dioxide, double the amount per second from a coal generator, and we also get 200 grams of polluted water a second. Would also like a water tank, so maybe around here. Now oxygen is included, and keep on researching. I would like to get some smart batteries before I get the power down. So we're going to finish researching everything and then get a rock crusher. We can actually get that going directly. I managed to get, who is it? Rook here or Alucard? He's interested in operating, so I can level him up with that. Get a supercomputer and research. Silver. I should have you cook for now. We need grilling. For now, a temporary electric grill here. New duplicant, not so bad. Ada. A lot of interest, which is good. And operating and suit wearing are very useful for the future. We need more power, manpower. We need to progress. So Lilith, welcome aboard. Going to improve tinkering. Don't have a lot of food, so we should get some more. There's a bunch of food over here. Toasted mimilet. Ooh, wait, what the hell is this? This UI is very different. So you get the seeds of the flower plant that produces butterflies. Now then, rock crusher. Nickel ore to nickel. Let's go. New colony achievement. We've got... It's not a raw. I need some liquid pumps because I want to move all of this water into here. More blueprints, but honestly, just a snazzy suit will do. So now we've got this little Mimica here, and it should pollinate all of these wheat corn stalks, unless I'm wrong. Okay, yeah, it's pollinating. Look at this little lump, it's stuck, but I don't want it to die because it drops so much meat. I would like to store that in this cool area, but we cannot dig a byssolite yet, so we need to wait for the skill. Okay, sound amplifiers, get a smart battery. Then I need a peat burner. I need some automation wires, research. Everything is pollinated, so it works. We are researching incredibly fast. I want more. We're running low on food. Okay, look at the sweet corn stalks coming in. Probably get all of this food. I'm going to stop researching after distillation because we need more manpower for the rest of the base. 17 in cooking. Ellie, what is this blueprint? Honestly, I'll just take decorating. Esserol. New colony achievement. Ooh, to pay the bills. Anyways, we can mine a byssolite now that Rook has leveled up. I actually need liquid distribution. Let me research that. Time to get a water sieve. What the hell is going on here? Rex here. A damn dinosaur. At least we have more food, so that's good to see. Maybe it's smart to have doors so the butterflies don't fly away. Right, like that. More colony achievements. Nice. And red light, green light. We've got power here. Once we've drained all of this water around here, we will replace this with a proper lavatory. Also research decontamination. We need it for the polluted water. A bunch of deodorizers. So I didn't know this, but when the refrigerator is powered, it's minus 14 degrees here, but it was at 1 degree Celsius. And when I turned off the refrigerator, now it goes down to the actual temperature of the environment. So we'll keep the refrigerators off in this very cool biome. Anyways, we're digging more, need some more food. I'm almost at the surface here, but we should not expand up here. I might want to get a rancher because these dinosaurs need tending to, no? Unfortunately, I don't need any of the dupes here, so a hatchling. I haven't seen a hatchling here so far. Anyways, let's see if we can kill this little lump soon and keep it in here. Keep on researching, ranching. The peat burners are working. As you can see, very nice. The water tank is also being filled up. We're researching immensely fast. Maybe gas distribution, all of this. Goodbye, llum. Kill the dinosaur. Meat, baby. I want to make the brisket, so I need a smoker. Okay, cancel previous research for the smoker. Also getting better research. Astronomy. Alucard, demolition. So now then, refrigerators are nice and cool. So at minus 18 degrees Celsius, I believe it gets deep frozen. Yeah. Anyways, keep on digging and expanding. All of this has been sucked up the water so we can deconstruct. Lavatories are included. Again, nothing really good that we need. A pufflet and then we kill it. Make some barbecue. And now we've replaced, everything or every single toilet with, royal flush. Lavatories and sinks. So now things are looking good. Now we have a bunch of food coming in, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. But I would like to explore some more. Also got a smoker, right? Oh, we're not done researching. Not enough water? Need more water, don't we? Should probably fix that up. Ooh, someone has food poisoning. That's not good to see. Anyways, look at these. The butterflies are working. Our idea is working. So all we need is dirt for these, like mealwood. We have some water here if needed. Salt water. Need to tame that eventually. This water right here I would like to get as well. So I'm just going to force it to flow in the right direction and dig all of this out. Pretty easy. Now we've gathered on... Oh, I can do this as well. Have a pretty good rancher here, but cannot do digging. Maybe in the future. Anyway, smokers. So now I want to research everything else. So renewable energy. Maybe head into the mid game soon, huh? What do I do with these Rexes here? Can I tame them? They eat meat. Wait, they eat 0.25 units of hatch a cycle. Interesting. They will literally eat anything. Wait, I need a Rex's feather to make Atmo suits. For all their bluster, Rexes are emotionally sensitive creatures that thrive on positive reinforcement, especially words of affirmation. These sightless predators they cannot see have exceptionally acidic gastric juices that kill most known bacteria and toxins, enabling them to safely digest their prey. This protective mechanism renders them susceptible to chronic ulcers if food is not readily available. The Rex's tail feather can be shown to harvest fibers for textile production. Rexes don't mind this. Some even enjoy it. Look at this, the liquid, the water. Oh, I could also get this water right here. Could force that to flow. Okay, smoker. Tender brisket, veggie poppers. Ah, so veggie poppers is sweet corn. I need that. And then tender brisket, peat and tough meat. We are cooking. But it outputs carbon dioxide, I would assume. Yeah, doesn't need power, just coal, like a regular smoker. Interesting, it's actually working. So dupes don't actually have to be here. No manual labor. Interesting, but it takes quite some time. Maybe get 2 of them for now. Now all the water has been sufficiently drained into our tank, but we have a bunch more up here. Let's just get all the water. So can I demolish the research portal? I think I can get rid of that. Now we just want to dig and expand. Still no good dupes, but a classic cummerbound. Just a little bit more water and then we're done, right? We are so quick with research. I keep on repeating myself. Smart storage, all of this. Oh Jesus, so much water. I don't have to worry about that for 100 cycles. And now the miners are mining. But if I need some Rexes, do I need to maybe kill them first for their tail feathers, or I can tame them? Tame them and get a shearer. Is that what it's called? Shearing station. I need a rancher. 83,000 kilocalories. We're getting veggie poppers, tender briskets, everything. Uh-oh, we have water everywhere. What happened? We managed to successfully fill the whole tank. Barely. Wow, that was precise engineering. Base is now nice and clean. Fertilization. Please tell me we have dirt. Oh, we do. Ezreal is now a masterworks decorator, so we should get better sculptures. We need to research fine art. Oxygen still looking good. We're getting a lot of carbon dioxide here, so I want to expand. Let's get the carbon dioxide out here. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to kill a Rex and see how much... Oh, the thing is attacking it. These things are depressed. How do you even escape? I'm going to kill this one up here. Got a pretty good rancher. Amari. Ranching, digging, tidying. Can do everything. Welcome aboard, Memo. You need to get into critter ranching straight away. Okay, we're getting a bunch of food now. But let's see if we can get reed fiber for Atmo suits. Can we kill a dinosaur? And oxygen not included. Looks like it. So what did we get? Ah, no, we don't get anything. We need to shear it. I also need to destroy the demoliol here. The demolior. So we need to get into blast shots. We are soon at the surface. But again, Atmo suits. Let's dig down and see what's under the depths below. I need some fire poles if we have. Not yet. And smelting and everything. Let me get... Where is this? I need to research hazard protection as well. I need some power transformers now, because I need to split the power grids a bit soon. Get some heavy watt wires. Yeah, we don't have enough oxygen, so we cannot actually dig that deep. But we've got the shearing stations. Now I just need to get these Rexes. The Memo needs to level up. Can we get an Atmo suit station soon. Okay, still researching. I don't want the smoker being in here because it's going to heat up everything. Let's keep that outside. I don't want the food spoiling faster. Can we construct an auto sweeper? Need a mechatronics engineer. So Lilith, she will soon have that. I also need to delete all of this carbon dioxide, so a carbon skimmer. New blueprint with pacus. Time for some fish. Yeah, that produces a lot of heat with the smokers. That is insane. Actually, even here is a bit too warm. Look at the peat burners. Memo suffocating. Uh-oh. Should be fine, yeah. So now Silver's emptying the goddamn grill smoker. We have so much food already. Imagine how good dinosaur meat must have tasted. We got some oxygen masks that I need to make. But I will need to get some oxygen. I will need a gas pump. Atmo suits. I need reed fiber or feather fiber. Decor in the base. Already looking nice. Everybody's morale is already at 19, 20. Anyways, need at least 4 oxygen masks. The carbon skimmer. Can we get that? Yeah, looks like it's working. So now we should have that under control. Oxygen mask, dock, and checkpoint. I've never really used these, but for here, might be very nice. Here we go. Now we can explore the underworld. Yeah, look at Memo here. The damn oxygen mask. Memo has critter ranching, so we can now try to get one of these Rexes. Okay, Rex, we are doing this. Will it actually work? Yeah, grabbing that bad boy. And then now we have a Rex. Need to shear it. Memo, come over here. It has been groomed and... there we go. We got 4 fibers, so we can make 2 Atmo suits. Extremely good. So with the other one, we can get 2 more, and that will regrow. Scale growth will change, but we need to tame it. What is this biome? I found a goddamn dinosaur swamp. Mosquitoes. We have mosquitoes and oxygen not included. So what do we have here? Mosquitoes with a goddamn swamp. This is insane. And gold. No slime lung though. Ah, here's a Rex. I want you. Now that we have Atmo suits, I want a lot of these. Atmo suit docks. But for the exosuits, I want suit sustainability and exosuit training, so they are more efficient with the Atmo suits. Would be great. Yes, we already have Atmo suits, but we don't have a lot of algae left. We'll have to get an electrolyzer set up. I can mine the remaining algae off of this biome. Ooh, Lilith, mechatronics engineer. Get an auto sweeper. Already at 500,000 kilocalories. I think we're fine. We got a damn Rex egg. Good to see, good to see. I will try to give them some food. Dartles. I'm sorry, he will have to be sacrificed. Okay, it ate the damn thing, and we got brine. That is annoying. Because now that is everywhere. So after it has just eaten, then the scale grows back. I was wondering. Well then, time to sacrifice some dartles to the dinosaurs. Oh, it just ate it. Brine ice. It just ate the damn thing. Oh, that is very cool ice. But now we'll get more reed fiber, which is always nice. Down here. How big is this map? Where's the oil biome? What the hell is this? Well, the jaw boom may be terrifying to behold. In truth, it is quite harmless for trained handlers. A disproportionately sized mandible makes it impossible for this critter to properly chew its food, necessitating a preference for prey that are small enough to be swallowed whole. Though much of its DNA suggests that Jawbo evolved in isolation, it does share a small number of genetic markers with sesserolmids such as the Pacu. Familial connection, however, does not preclude consideration as a food source. Jawbos are carnivorous, aquatic critters that feed on Pacus and produce rust. They pose no danger to duplicants. Interesting. Well, now we have the goddamn mosquito. The gnat is an insectoid critter that relies on supplementary nutrients and minerals from duplicates and other critters to mitigate the outsized energy requirements of its reproductive system. Feels like a regular mosquito, it will suck the blood. Gnat's antennae double as maxillary palps equipped with finely tuned olfactory receptor neurons that enable them to pinpoint nutrient sources from a great distance. These same receptors activate the insectoid's flight response upon detecting certain changes in an organism's respiration, such as the sharp intake of breath that precedes a fatal counterattack. Gannets are hostile airborne critters, primarily bred as food for the carnivorous Lura plants to produce amber. Their offspring must be exposed to liquid in order to survive. So we've got the Lura plant here that produces amber. This is interesting. At 95 degrees Celsius, it transforms 80% of it transforms into resin and then 200 grams into fossil. And resin can be turned into plastic. Wow, so we have a hatch here. It ended up here and now it's eating the sweet corn and producing coal. Hello, Dartle. These creatures, I'm literally sacrificing them. Memo critter ranching 2. I would also like to see how I can destroy this meteor or meteor. I'll need a blast shot maker, which means I need pyrotechnics. I think I found the oil biome down here. Intracosmic blast shot. Oh, that's not so expensive. 50 nickel or refined metal, and I can need petroleum or biodiesel. Okay. Still have a bunch of time left. Here we go. Oil biome. I guess we just demolish it. So I think I will make the electrolyzer setup up here. Should be perfect. Nice and cool. And then we can chill the temperature down in the base a bit. I think I have a new dupe. Gossman cooking operating. Welcome aboard, Siren. Wait, can you eat the giant thing? You cannot eat the lamb. You have to eat the baby lamb. So if there's just some spare animals, you will have to die, tiny baby. I don't care about you. Okay, oil biome. It's time to demolish it. I want all of that juicy material. I need more fridges. We have too much food. How are we already so ahead? We should get a new achievement when we enter the oil biome. Nothing much has changed here, I think. Yep, new colony achievement select, which means we are in here. We are already in here. The mosquito here is going to overheat. Might be a little bit too warm for you here. 70, 80, 90 degrees Celsius. I'm going to feed a hatch to you. Okay, so let's just get all of these resources. Look, a mosquito larva just hatched here and it's dead. Yeah, we're running low on algae, so I need an electrolyzer set up now. Ooh, duplicates are stuck. What is going on here? Okay, I should probably hurry that up. For now, just fix it with some of this and we're fine. And with the water from the peat burners, we can refine that into more water. Now then, an electrolyzer setup from Rodriguez. So self-powering, and then yeah, infinite oxygen. Another builder operator. Welcome aboard, Sir Bless. We have way too much chlorine. This is bad. I might just pump it out into space. Everything has already been constructed, so we are ready. Water is incoming, and now all of a sudden we have it all up. Should all be working. Okay, now we're getting it. Now it's working. Pressure stabilized. The excess hydrogen will be sent down here so we have more power. So now the peat burner should consume less. Yeah. So now we can get rid of the oxen. Oh, we just ran out of algae. Nice. And almost at 1 million kilocalories. But our dupes are idle. I think I'm going to make more Atmos suits and get into the mid game. That looks so yummy, the food that they're eating. So we need oil. So I'm just going to get the oil reservoir here. New colony achievement. Distribute 1,000 kilos of oxygen using gas vents. I also want a recreational room. Can we get that? A juke bot. I'm going to set up some refinement now so we can get into the mid game. We need steel, plastic, 1 million kilocalories. Can you believe it? All of this has already been constructed. I need power. Wow, look at this vacuum here. Water stacked on top of polluted water, stacked upon salt water, stacked upon brine. So I noticed this oil biome has no fossils. I'm not sure where to get it. I have some fossil fragments, but not a lot. And here we go. Oil. I actually need more peat, so I need... Yeah, I mean, the lumps can get peat for me, I think. But I'm going to get another power source soon. Petroleum. And now everything. The metal refinery. Fossil to lime. I have a bit of fossil. We barely have any peat left. Oh my goodness. I need like a petroleum generator here. Yeah, we are burning through the peat. And now we're dupes dancing. Yeah, I think we're going to run out of power, which is quite bad. We don't have any coal. Here we go. Petroleum generator to help. New dupe. I need supplying with super duper hard digging. Welcome aboard, Galeen. I think I found some more peat over here. Another one of these shale biomes. Ooh, soon 100 days. What is happening here? Nice. Reach cycle 100 with at least one living duplicate. Well then, how much steel do we have? None yet. Only iron has been made. I also need more peat, so I'm thinking of making a ranch for the lumps. Okay, so these lumps, they have the little Ovagro node, and I'm going to feed them the Ovagro fig. So let's see. I also got some Drecos from the printing pod. Maybe I should shear them. Oh my goodness, the Moiler, 95 cycles. Need to hurry. Oh wait, oh my goodness. It's fleeing from the predators. Oh, ate the damn Draco. It's being sheared and then it will get eaten. We're sacrificing all the animals. So the Mimikas can pollinate the Ovagro vine as well. So I want these butterflies in here too. Yes, get one or two. Goodness, these things are eating everything. New colony achievement. Hatch a new critter more from an egg. Anyways, now we're getting a bunch more stuff. How much steel do we have? 500 kilos. I also noticed there's... Okay, there are diamonds down here, which is good. Thought there were no diamonds. We don't have much to do, so what I'm going to do now is get some of the petroleum down here. We have a bunch of it, so just get a pitcher pump, and then we will get some blast shot makers and head up into the surface as well. Okay, Rexes, I think we are almost done with you. It's always nice to have that reed fiber thing now, the feathers. We also have a bunch of plastic, so I'm just going to get some comfy beds early on. This has double the stamina gain, so being more productive sure will help. Stone caught plus 100% stamina cycle. This one is 200%. We have a lot of this. We can get blank canvases out of gold. We have a few fossil fragments around the map, so maybe we will be fine from the fossil. I'm just used to a lot of it in the oil biome. Can you eat barbecue, Rex? No, you cannot. Raw meat. Nice, it works. We really do. It's already halfway depleted. I have so much to do. New colony achievement. Ooh, art underground. Look at this. Luxury barracks. We're no more peasants anymore. More mechatronics engineers coming in. Very good to see. Intra-cosmic blast shots. Let's do this forever. I need more water, so let's get this water geyser. Desalinator. I need this. Oh my goodness, we barely have any power. We need more of this peat. Already up to 25. Some have 30 morale. But yeah, we are struggling a bit. At least we have the water. Now that we have access to space, we're just going to break into here. We have some explosive lockers. Let's see here. Oh my. Intra-cosmic blast shots. Let's uncover. And we just need some power in there. Alert. Surface breach. Amazing. My duplicates have managed to breach the surface of our rocky prison. I should be careful. The region is extremely inhospitable and I could easily lose resources to the vacuum of space. Looks like they are actually eating now, these things. Okay, people will now be loading up the ammunition. Look at this. So, oh my goodness, what was that? Interesting. So how much we need? 100 shots, I think. We're doing 10 damage a shot. Yeah, 10 damage a shot. So we need 96 more. Let's go. Memo pyrotechnics. We're using too much peat. I need to get rid of some food here. Let's see here. They're actually eating. Look. They're stomping the ground to get the fruit. And they eat it. Okay, it's almost time to start the whole operation here. We can deconstruct everything. And yeah, I think I'll have it. Our industrial zone right here, around here with the Atmos suits. Ooh, the Moilor. We're actually sending rockets now into it. Deconstruct everything. Finally. New colony achievement. Ah, they got better. Cure a sick duplicate of disease. Now we have a bunch of space for this. So we'll need a few steam turbines. So huge project here. I mean, look at this. So this will be our little power box with carbon dioxide, and we have our little steam box here and everything. Should be good. Dupes will get stuck. I already know. Okay, I mean, slowly but surely we're getting more peat, but it's still not enough. We only have 65 cycles left. Barely dealt enough damage, but we are slowly getting there. there. Memo. We are bombing up this little asteroid meteor. And we have successfully separated the salt water here and everything. Now I need to create a bunch of vacuums. We're down at 850 HP. We have 61 cycles left. We've also researched almost everything there is. Just parallel automation than the ship stuff. Slowly but surely, this is all being built. Look at this dartle stuck in the window. What an awful way to die. The meteor, 75% HP left. Can we make it? We have so much natural gas. Could be useful. Never mind. I don't know. We should just wait for petroleum. I need manual generators. Yeah, manual generators are saving us right now, which is good to see. We really need to advance. Maybe if we get more dupes. But nobody good. At least we have a vacuum here. Good to see. Now we need to construct everything. Now that this is carved out, I need to focus on power first. So petroleum generators, our little cooling systems, everything. Come on, hurry up, dupes. And now we're about to run out of water. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if we can survive against the meteor. Our oxygen setup would be obliterated, which we cannot afford. I just need more power. I don't think we're fast enough. We're definitely not fast enough. We don't have enough power. We don't have enough much of everything. Or anything, should I say. Okay, we need more petroleum, so please. Somebody needs to do this soon. Okay, now things are just working somehow. We are doing it. All the construction is soon done, but within the next 10 cycles we need to stabilize. Natural gas generators, so all of this natural gas from our environment that we have produced from our little thing here is working, so we can use this to quick start petroleum generators. Okay, this is very good. I should have done this earlier, but a lot of heat. Well, that was tough the last few days, but I feel like we can do it. Now I need the cooling for the loops. Let's get it. Suit wearing, supplying. Higby, you can be alright. Welcome aboard, Dr. Reaper. We just need more manpower. Now then, loop into the water. Yes, this is working. Wow, the water from the salt water is cooking the base. Exactly what we like to see. Okay, now this is all being cooled down, hopefully. Should be cooling it down. The 45 degrees Celsius water. Anyways, this is also a vacuum. Oil refinery, you need to be active. Now everything is working. The loops are active. Do we have petroleum incoming? Yes, we do. So now we got more blast shot makers. Wonderful to see. So with that, we can focus on the rest. Now I need more iron. We need to focus on the meteor for the next 35 days before it strikes the earth and destroys us. We have enough water now, although cooling is a problem. Nevertheless, time for the rest of this contraption. So with all of this, we can actually deconstruct all of this. We don't need all of this power. Hook up the cooling, because we need to cool everything down. I think we need more oil wells, maybe. We have a bunch of oil here as well. We need metal refineries. Full industry underway. Can you believe it? The Moilor 600 HP. I think we'll make it. New duplicant. We need more. Devon isn't so bad. Welcome aboard, Sir Marvel. Okay, this is all turned into steam. So, yeah, we are cooling down. Huh. It's nice and cool. Everything is nice and cool. I need to get iron now. Full on industry, as I said. It's all working. The steam turbines are active. Power is under control. The core is blooming. So now we are doing our first fabrication of iron. More plastic, more everything. The demolier is at 450 HP. Now I really need more oil. I need to find 2 more oil wells. Let's explore. Got a neural vacillator here. I would like that. I also found this pocket of natural gas. 459 kilos per tile. So we will simply make a liquid lock and extract. Ooh, another oil reservoir right there. I don't have to worry. And we have... I just need 1 more, but 2 should be enough for now, so this and that. Ooh, petrified fossil. I've discovered a fossilized critter buried in my colony. At least part of one, but it does not resemble any of the species we have encountered on this asteroid. Where did it come from? How did it get here? And what other questions might these bones hold the answer to? There is only one way to find out. Anyways, we have a bunch of iron now, so gold, amalgam to gold, iron to steel, all the juicy stuff. Well, I didn't know this, but nickel might be better for transferring heat, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I should get some nickel ore to nickel. We don't have any more fertilizer for the blast shot. I need more heat, any more steam turbines for heaven's sake. We're producing too much heat. So how this little contraption works is that we have a bunch of cooling from the thermal aqua tuners, and they cool both the little power box here and our industrial box. Then we have a double airlock so that the heat from in here doesn't spread, which is quite nice. And an airlock. Actually, could I have this over here? Anyways, the power grid is also in a vacuum so the heat doesn't spread. Keeps everything centralized. And yeah, as long as we have atmo suits, I mean, even without atmo suits, it's just that it's not breathable here. What a cool contraption. The meteor, 380 health points. Come on, we can make it. So if I look at the properties of gold and nickel here, which one is better? Maybe gold is better, right? Because it has a lower specific heat capacity. I don't know. I do not know. At least with the steam turbines now, we have a bunch of power being recycled back into the system. Anyways, liquid lock here. I would like to delete this carbon dioxide, so I'm just going to construct a few tiles. Here it is. The natural gas is everywhere. Yes, natural gas and a bunch of it. There is so much natural gas here. What? Made a mess on this roll. What is going on here? This shouldn't be struggling. Ah, you're stuck like a stepsister. Okay, no wonder. So I killed the Rexes and they ate each other. These cannibalistic dinosaurs. Anyways, the Moilor, only 25 HP left. Will we make it in 18 cycles? You know what? I'm going to get rid of the peat burners here and just get more natural gas generators. They are way better. Alucard, get into the neural vesilator. I need to tame this thing as well. We have so much natural gas. I'm going to need 2 pumps because you need 2 pumps to properly fill up one gas pipe. Only 500 grams a second with the pump and one can hold 1,000 grams. We're siphoning this thing. Ooh, Alucard's suffocating. Forgot him here. Beefsteak. But is there oxygen? Not really, but I think he will make it. Ah, I found some oxygen right here. Only 50 health points remaining. We are bombing this asteroid apart. Look how big it is. And yet, it will not hit us. Okay, I think we can grow sweet corn stalks again. We have enough peat. We only have 2 more shots. Look at this. One more. The last one. Imperative achieved. Blast the line of defense. What is this? Bombarding it. We've blasted the Moilor into oblivion. My colony is safe for now. Among the impactor's remains, I've identified several useful resources, as well as a small, familiar object. How did such a thing find its way onto an uninhabited asteroid? I've always hoped that other worlds existed. Perhaps they do, and we are more alike than I ever imagined. There is so much we have yet to discover. Whoa. Blast line of defense. Except now we have a huge meteor shower filled with regolith meteor damage. A stereoscope. Let's get this in before all hell breaks out. Come on, get this. Yep. So are there no more... Wait, iridium. What the hell is this? Iridium. Can withstand extreme heat. Yeah, plus 500 plus 500 Celsius overheat temperature. Interesting. Well, we can leave that be now and focus on the rest. Deconstruct. Now we can do everything else in a regular oxygen not included playthrough. We have a lot to do, so let's just do it. I can get a fossil block. Interesting, but it requires very rare resources. Look at that. 10 natural gas generators. Looks satisfying. We also get a bunch of water from that, don't we? I found another one of these oil reservoirs, so we have 3 of them. And another neural vesilator. Yes. I will need a new power sources from back here with conductive wires, which are way better than these normal wires. I will also get some power control stations. This will allow us to maximize the power output of these things. What is going on here? Ah, no power for the bathrooms. We might have a lot of piss. I need some outhouses right now. well. Yeah, made a mess. Everybody's making a mess. Now then, power is back online, finally. Everything has been fixed and reorganized. Okay, so with this map, I don't think I'm going to destroy the environment that much for its resources. I'm just going to let the natural wildlife do its thing. However, I still want this amber. I need amber. How do I process it? Wait, if I just get this amber into 95 degrees Celsius, it turns into resin. Resin and 200 grams of fossil. Or I can get a plant pulverizer, but then I get less resin, I get more sand. Wait a second, so this here is 20% fossil, plant pulverizer is 25%, but this resin is not so useful. I mean, refined carbon. I do need more fossil, so we'll get a plant pulverizer. Now then, amber to resin and fossil. And then the output goes into a liquid reservoir. I would also like proper farms with the sweet corns here. I don't like this design so much. Unfortunately, if I get a greenhouse, I need fertilizer, and we do not have fertilizer, or actually a bit. We would need to get like a fertilizer synthesizer. I also need power control stations for the steam turbines. That would be smart. Come on, I need more oil. We need all the oil. The natural gas here though is still prominent, 284 kilos per tile. Do we not have any meteor showers on this map? I wonder. We have way too much garbage here. Chlorine gas, natural gas. I'm just going to pump everything that is not oxygen into space. I can deconstruct all of this. Here we go, oil wells. And we have like a vent here. Cool slush geyser. Polluted water at 16 kilos a second. That could actually be a great source of water. I want that. Should probably analyze. I also need a glass forge. I need some glass for solar panels. This is so much polluted water. So we have the average output 1,378 grams a second. That's actually less than the water geyser. Oh well, we also have this right here now. Time to pump out all of this. I want a bunch of molten glass. All of it. We'll get molten glass, but it should cool off. Now we don't have a farmer. Crop tending. I guess I need that. We now have so much morale with the arcade cabinets. The dupes are just playing. 31 morale, 30 morale, 32. Zombie spores? How in the hell did we get zombie spores? Well, 18 cycles to recovery, but minus 10 in everything. I need a goddamn hospital. I need advanced medical care. We don't have a doctor, unfortunately. Do we? Oh no, Esserol, advanced medical care. Already started with bedside manner. Esserol. Also want a massage clinic in case we get too stressed. New colony achievement. Ooh, fine-tuned machine. We are tuning up everything. We are min-maxing. But how the hell did we get zombie spores? That is my only question. I guess it must have traveled up here. We have a pretty good dupe here. Steve, farming, ranching, operating, cannot do digging, and has decreased germ resistance, but crop tending, tier 2 skill, masterworks. My goodness. Welcome aboard, Suljun. And then improved farming 2. We've also got a lot from the lump plant pulverizer here, fossil, and then that gets sent into here. The rock crusher. I should automate that. Conveyor loader. Solar panels would be great, huh? I need these. Brilliant light level. What is this? 70, I think it was 80,000 lux. I also need more Atmo suits because our dupes, they're a bit idle. If I'm honest, I might just go for, where is it? A few transit tubes soon. This could save a lot of time. Oh well, we have so much to do, space and all of that. So to cure zombie spores, I need a, where is it? Serum vial, but I need a sunbug egg. I need to excavate some more resources. We don't have any more gold. You know what? For a food source, I might just go for lambs. So if they're happy, then it takes them 8 cycles to lay a egg. I mean, what is it? 12.5 because it's 8% a cycle. So if we have one more of these farms, we get a bunch of incubators and then we set them to a high priority, like 7. Then we get the eggs in like a bath of water. And we get like the eggs in a pool of water. When they hatch, they die. And these babies drop like, I don't know, so much tough meat. And then we just survive on tender briskets. Yeah, sounds good. Could also power the incubators if I wanted to, but no. All the oil wells have been acquired. So now we don't have to worry about oil. Oh wait, the resin that we get, we can just put right into a polymer press. Interesting, okay. The zombie spores are gone now, so that's good to see. It can just cure by itself. Now I have significantly reduced our traveling time with the transit tubes here. All the way from here and all the way to space. I think we can just chill in space for a bit. New colony achievement. Ooh, totally tubular. First of all, solar panels. What I need now is to research celestial detection and introductory rocketry. For now, just the beginnings of this. Doesn't seem like we need to worry about any meteorites on this map, so we can just go all out. Now then, get a telescope, and this should work. I don't really need more of this feather fiber for the rest of the playthrough, 181. So no food for you, no food for you. Now then, star map, time to analyze. I also have the stereoscope here I need to put on a pedestal somewhere in the base, right below the forgotten printing pod. Solar panels are working, actually working. And we're done researching introductory rocketry. That means we should probably get a steam engine soon. Oh my goodness, no way, we have meteor showers. Are you kidding me? These were never here, were they? That changes a lot of things actually. Oh my goodness, all my solar panels. And oh no, oh my goodness, I should probably get some meteor blasters. I need to change a lot. Firstly, I need another blast shot maker and then get a few blast shots. A lot of things to do now, come on. Now then, blast shots out of iron and petroleum. We will automate this eventually, but for now we need to get this up before the next meteor strikes us. Yes, we are mass producing. Well, we have one meteor blaster. Eventually it will melt because it needs to be cooled down, but at least it's all working. And we're getting power, bunch of power now. Okay, all the blast shots. Now I can relax. We are so efficient. Let's keep on scanning the star map. I will need to cool down the meteor blasters, so I might just make a setup for that straight away while we can. New colony achievement. Recover database entry by entering its facility runes. Okay. Anyways, as you can see, we are getting a lot of power now, so we shouldn't be struggling on that end. Also have this right here. I also need more water storage. We are overflowing in water. Demol your debris. What is this? The remains of an obliterated asteroid containing a renewable source of iridium. Ah, we have infinite iridium. Nice. Keep on scanning. Expansion upon the space. We will conquer space now. How much power are we generating? Daily report. Let's see here. Yesterday. Wow, that's a lot from the solar panels. More than the hydrogen and natural gas and steam turbines. All the solar panels have soon been constructed. All the meteor blasters too. Luckily there were no other meteors or meteorites falling down after the first one. Not sure what's up with that. Anyways, now we should have like, yeah, we are not using up any of our power. I mean, how many solar panels is this? I don't even know. However, during the night it quickly goes down. Yeah, so then we need the natural gas. Now I just need the cooling, so get a steam or a thermal aqua tuner and steam turbine. We have a new duplicant here. I think from now on I'm just going to get some godly dupes. So digging, cooking, building, night owl, iron gut, and okay, only unpracticed artist. So yeah, and sparkle streaker. Welcome aboard, Malarkey. Now we've automated our blast shot maker here. I've got some automation where we prioritize the conveyor loader, and if the conveyor loader is full and the smart storage bin is full, then we will stop making blast shots. So pretty nice. So now we've got water coming in. It is successfully cooling all the heat blasters, and then it will be cooled down by the aqua tuner. So yeah, so far so good. good. It comes in here, interacts with the steam turbine as well, so it cools everything down. Look at the temperature of that meteor blaster. 80 degrees, 70 degrees. Wow. Now then, can we focus on the next step? I would like the rocket to be down here. Here we go. Already so quick. Now we're getting sunburnt. Get some bunker tiles down here, maybe. We do need more steel. Now the thermal aqua tuner is working with the steam turbine. Everything is looking good. And these things are always generating power, or I mean heat, so there will always be heat to dissipate. Made a mess. Oh my goodness. Duplicates getting stuck like step siblings every time. Wow, I need a lot of steel for the rockets. Not sure if I have enough. 41 morale. What is going on? Here we go. All nice and clean. I forgot one. For this little steam rocket, we will need how many research modules? I think it's 5. 5 or 7? 7? Let's just get 7. Now all I need is a bunch of steam. Now then, how do I get steam? I can turn the brine here into steam. I have a pretty good plan. All I will do is get a thermal aqua tuner, get some of the brine here, and then cool down the rest. Now then, the perfect contraption. I'm going to activate it. So we hook this up, and then I should have gotten this to ambient temperature. I need an ambient temperature of above 100 degrees Celsius. That's when it will flash the brine, or 102.8 Celsius. So I want you to activate if you're below 100 degrees Celsius, and it's doing that, and now this will all heat up. I hope it's working. Slowly but surely it's heating up all of this. Yeah, I need more water. I'll put all of this up. That will take quite some time. Here we go. Now we have a source of water, so we can dump all of the cold water into there, and then the surrounding environment here should heat up. Yeah, I think it's slowly heating up. Yep. But there are too many items. That's why it's not working properly. I need to haul. I need to sweep. This is taking way too long, isn't it? What is going on with this thing? Okay, well, we just have to wait. While we wait, I'm going to explore more of this dinosaur world. Let's see what's actually in here. We're just going to pick a direction and go. Like here, and we barely have explored the east. I also need a goddamn astronaut. I forgot. Rocket piloting, Lilith, or Dr. Reaper. Ah, you cannot actually learn this. Well then, Lilith. The brine is up to 25 degrees Celsius. We also have too much water. Might just get more of these alum farms. New colony achievement, pulling back the veil. We've also uncovered the Gravitas shipping container. An unfamiliar building has been discovered in my colony. There's movement inside, but whoever the inhabitant is, they seem wary of us. If we can convince them that we mean no harm, we could very well end up with a fresh recruit and a useful new building. Also uncovered a polluted water vent. Average output almost 3,000 kilos, 3,000 grams a second. So we should have infinite water. The base is heating up a lot from the salt water here, so we'll stop that and only get this cool water here, minus 10 degrees Celsius. Here we go, thermal aqua tuners. I had to get 2 because it was taking too long, so 2 thermal aqua tuners. And yeah, that will start to flash into steam extremely soon. But yeah, Lilith, get into here. We're going to set the destination here to a carbon asteroid. Need to get some research points so we can get a petroleum engine, because I hate steam engines. Use the petroleum engines for a while until we get liquid hydrogen and oxygen. Nice. Here we go, steam. We do love ourselves some steam. So now start piping, and it's working, although only 1,000 grams a second, so it will take some time to fill up. But now we have almost 200 steam per tile, so we're safe. We also got some salt from that. Now then, can we launch? We can launch the rocket. No? Missing atmo suit. Well, then I guess we need more atmo suits. Yeah, here we go. Atmo suit. So now launch the rocket. Launch path blocked. Oh, I need to fix the automation. How do I fix the automation here? Is this right? I don't think it's working. Maybe I need an AND gate or something. Launch path blocked. So the gantry is still in the way. Ah, now it works. Here we go. And off it goes. We have done it. Calling achievement. Space race. I really need to fix that. I think the gantry was too close here. It needed to be further away because the base of the engine is that wide and not this wide. I don't know how to explain it, but we need to pull this back one bit. I think the automation here is set correctly now. We just have to see where this rocket will land. It will come back in 0.2 cycles. Ah, looks like it's working. It detected the rocket and here it is. We get a bunch of data banks. How many? 50, 100, 150, 200, 320. We need to go one more time. We need a virtual planetarium. I need a nature reserve, so a park sign. Maybe right here. Oh, right here. 4 wild plants. 1, 2. Oh no, then I need it in here. Ooh, new colony achievement. Every room type, I guess. Get a room. Oh my goodness. Meteor showers. We're actually shooting them down. We did it. We have done it. Anyways, next launch. We're going to set we have fullerene here, so we can get... Ooh, and niobium. We can get thermium. I don't think we have wolframite, though. I mean, we have iridium, which is just good, I think. But fullerene for supercoolant, so we can get liquid hydrogen and oxygen. Anyways, rocket, select that. The virtual planetarium with the laboratory is working. I would also like to work on our kitchen now, because it's a mess. Just a simple one. Oh, the rocket launched. Did it have to get repaired here, or no? I wanted to watch the... It's almost back. I missed it. Nice. We will be able to get petroleum, I think. We're soon done with solid fuel combustion. We've got some chlorine gas here now because of bleach stone. And we just need to cool all of this down. But I need more steel. Okay, steam rocket. You can actually launch right now. 10,000 kilometers. Ah, it's actually working this time. Nice. The automation is correct. It's just some of this. It's launching. We should have all the research now. We have gone to all of these 10,000 kilometer planets. Fullerene, gold, iridium at the demolier debris. I need that. Anyways, Lilith, you can head out. With the petroleum in the cooling loop, I've set this to minus 25 degrees Celsius. So if it's at that temperature, then the food should be nice and frozen. And with all that chlorine as well. Look at that. Petroleum. So petroleum engine, liquid fuel tank, solid oxidizer tank. And we get some solid cargo. Our next step is getting fullerene. Cooling loop complete. Can we see if this will work? I mean, it will work. It should work. But rapidly cooling down. Now we will complete the rest of the kitchen. I want to make it nice and fancy. Metal gold tiles. I'm going to flex on these people. The smokers I want in there. I also need to clean up this filthy base. Petroleum is nice and cool. Food is deep frozen. I need to move the smokers closer. And we finished solid cargo. So now we have all the research. We just need cryofuel combustion. But yeah, improve this. With the fridge done and everything. Our little cooking station. We will simply deconstruct all of this and get ourselves, what is it, the petroleum engine. All of this will flash back into water. We actually have enough steel and yeah, here we go. Liquid fuel tank, solid oxidizer tank. Now we need to pipe the petroleum in there. And then I would like another rocket just for gathering resources. So petroleum engine, this time with a cargo bay. Who is singing here? Samu Silver Balloon Buddy Serenaded. A balloon artist gave this duplicate. Look at Garlene. Garlene is literally smiling from ear to ear. I mean, she is just running. We're going at 1x speed. She is so fast. She has got a skill point. How much in athletics do you have? 24. Oh my, the base is cooking. Why is the base cooking so much? Because of the water. We definitely want cooler water. Wow, we are so fast at constructing, aren't we? All of this is done. Now we just need some oxalite, which means getting... Where is this thing? An oxalite refinery. Morale on our dupes, high 30s, low 40s. Need more pilots. You know what, Alucard? You have a lot of skills, but you aren't a pilot, so let's go. How much natural gas do we still have? So much. We have way too much. So apparently I need a gantry to refuel the solid oxidizer tank. Now that it's almost full, we've got 20,000 kilometers. Okay, you keep on researching because we need cryofuel combustion. While we wait on that, we've explored some more. We also have a cool salt slush geyser. Actually, that could be part of our tank. Yeah, open that bad boy up. Now then, Lilith, are you ready to go? I think you are. Metallic asteroid. Holy, building smelted. Damn, we need steel, don't we? Yeah, steel wires. Now another card, cargo rocket, the tiny one. It works. It absolutely works. I can also get a few mission control stations to speed things up. Let's go. Now we have a bunch of llama eggs, so infinite food. Ooh, look at this. Look what we have here. All of the loot, the haul. How much fullerene do we get? Ooh, a bunch, 1,000 kilos. And we're out. Building smelted again. But that means we can get one of these bad boys. A molecular forge. Where the hell would we fit this thing? Maybe in here. And look what rocket is back. We just need to go a few more times. Next up, oily asteroid. I didn't know this, but apparently you need emulsifier now to make supercoolant here. Well, looks interesting, so let's go. At the molecular forge, we can only make insulite. We're also using the resin now to make plastic. From all the amber, I've made paths, so we get all of this amber. We also need fossils, so this is perfect. Here we've got Stover just working on the lab. So now, a supercoolant. So with this supercoolant, we're almost done researching cryofuel combustion. How many data banks do we have? Not enough. We need to go one more time. But liquid oxygen and hydrogen. I will try to design this myself, and then should be able to, get some liquid hydrogen and oxygen to beat the game. Reach the furthest planet. We need to keep on analyzing. I really need this polluted water here. This thing outputs so much water. And then we should have infinite water. Our liquid oxygen and hydrogen setup up here will be exquisite. Research complete. Wait, I just launched you for 8 cycles. Can you come back? No. Oh well, I need another astronaut. So Mary, you're not so shabby, suit wearing. Welcome aboard, Sosa. I think I'm lagging behind on operating, so Nisbet, building operating. I need you. Welcome aboard, medicine. Now then, this is just something I came up with. I hope it will work. Liquid oxygen and hydrogen. We'll be using the door transferring heat method for more precise temperature control. We need this to be freezing cold, and hydrogen has not much of a leeway between its liquid, gas and solid state. So let's see how this will go. We also need more oxygen and hydrogen, more water. This little cargo rocket here has been acquiring resources. Iridium, we have almost 4 tons now. This is taking a long time to construct. I don't know what our dupes are doing. Usually they are quicker. I feel like they're doing something else. Decor in the base, if you wanna check that out, it's not so shabby. Our little water overlay, pipe overlay is insane. Gases, not so much. Okay, I think I found our final dupe, maybe. Another astronaut. Afraid fire. Welcome. Yeah, we just need astronauts. The ones we have now are way more useful back at home. They will need to level up. New colony achievement. 1 year to be exact. Yes, it has been a year. It has been quite some time, but all of this is up now, and we just need the oxygen and hydrogen. So let's see if it actually works. Hook up the water, and I also don't need this petroleum here. We also need the power in here. Now then, will it work? Will it work? Here we go. Now it's perfect. The pressure filter, so we don't need a gas filter, which wastes power. So now we're simply going to remove the high pressure vents here. And what's happening here? Okay, automation, you need to be on. Now it's going to cool down to minus 70 degrees here. The supercoolant for the liquid hydrogen, minus 70 as well. It's just that the doors will close when it's not cold enough, and then it transfers heat. This will cool down extremely quickly, and then we should see it work. Yep. Here we go, oxygen and hydrogen. I'm actually going to get some hydrogen from here because we have enough power. We don't need to self-power all of this. Just hook it up to the main grid and deconstruct all of the hydrogen generators. Already at minus 10 degrees Celsius, and now this will all start up and it will become very cold. Okay, maybe not the supercoolant at minus 270 because it might turn into a solid. Already at minus 60 degrees Celsius, minus -70 and -80 degrees Celsius for the oxygen. I need more lead, so I need to dig up some more of the oil biome here. I need to also replace all of the heavy watt wires here with conductive heavy watt wires, because it can only handle 20,000 kilowatts. I mean 20 kilowatts. I'm also going to get some more bedrooms, or private bedrooms. One for Alucard. We only have 16 comfy beds and we have 17 dupes. And one more great hall. Would also like some sort of a gym. If our dupes are idle, then they will just hop on the manual generator and get athletics, and I think machining, operating skill could be extremely useful. So all of this. Here we go. So now we have hydrogen coming in. Will be turned into liquid hydrogen. But the bad thing is that with this little polluted water vent, it has so much food poisoning. It's our most powerful vent in terms of water output, but that is a lot of food poisoning germs, which I do not want. I think I'm just going to disable it for now. I hate having food poisoning everywhere. Here we go, liquid oxygen, so it works. I have successfully done it. Designed something, at least how I think is okay. Although one design flaw that I think I made is that the liquid oxygen should be touching the window tile. I might need like a temp shift plate here. Although I already have temp shift plates. Is it necessary? Would also like snazzy suits for everyone, or like the upgraded kind. Textile loom and clothing refashionator. Primo garbs, yes. Now liquid hydrogen, so it's all coming together. Yeah, I think I messed up the design a bit. We have another neural vesilator, so who should go in here? Sir Bless is pretty busted. Ooh, sunny disposition. Nice. -20% stress a cycle. Liquid hydrogen now seems to be stable at least. I wonder if I can improve this design here. I think if I were to do something like this, so the chill spreads easier. Here we go. Temperature looking good. I think this is way better now because temperature here is set to -256, and this is almost at temperature. Liquid hydrogen now is a little bit higher than the temperature. It's like 1 degrees till it becomes a gas, but it's hard to get it perfectly. So when we pump it to the rockets, we'll have to pump it around because it might crack in the pipe. So where you essentially loop it around so it always goes back into the tank to be cooled again. So now we should construct the engine. We've also scanned the temporal tear up here. Let's see if we can get to it soon. Hydrogen engine, construct, liquid oxidizer tanks and liquid fuel tanks. I want to see how much I need to get to the temporal tear. So one liquid oxidizer tank can store 2,700 kilos. One liquid fuel tank is 900 kilos, so 2,700 divided by 900 is 3. I need one more liquid fuel tank, I think. This is going to be the max distance of 180,000 kilometers. 180,000 kilometers. So yeah. Oh my goodness. The oxygen here has frozen. That is obviously. Yeah, maybe I should not have gotten the glass here. Huh? The thermal sensor is at -137. Wait a second. Maybe I need to change this. -250. I will put this at -210. Maybe that will fix it. I had the temperature of the supercoolant way cooler, so it would cool the oxygen faster. But maybe if I place it to -210 degrees, it's within that liquid range. Everything will slowly heat back up. And maybe I also need to place the thermal sensor lower down. Let's see if this will work. And I'll do the same thing with this hydrogen. Here we go. Now the design has been significantly improved. Although next time I will probably just have it sideways so it's actually in contact with the liquid first. So I just put this at the sides. Yep. Other than that, it's all looking nice. I set this back to -250, and because the thermal sensor now is actually in the pool, it's way more efficient. The doors will close and open like that. This goes below -210, and then it goes above that, and the diamond window tiles really transfer heat quite nicely. Although I need way more liquid hydrogen, but I should have also gotten temp shift plates across the whole thing inside the liquid hydrogen and oxygen. There are a few things I could have improved upon, but until the next time. All the rockets have been constructed and the cargo rocket is fueled up. It can reach 65,000 kilometers with its max fuel. However, I want isosap to make, what is it, insulite, this thing right here. And I also want visco gel, so we're going to just get this metallic asteroid. Alucard is very useful, so Lilith, you head out. Actually, both of them are very useful. I want them at home. The new astronauts should be up soon. I have to sacrifice one of them for the temporal tear. I found another polluted water vent and a minor volcano. That is very interesting. So let's see here. Clothing refashionator. Which one looks the best? I think the blue one. New colony achievement. Have 8 duplicants wear non-default clothing simultaneously. Look at the average power produced too. It has gone up quite a lot. Total oxygen produced because of the liquid oxygen. Average power wasted, not so much. Yes, everything is just going great. I've also uncovered another volcano, I think. Here we have a volcano just chilling. Wouldn't be a dinosaur world without volcanoes. Anyways, we should have some isosap. Yeah, 66. I still need to wait for Freightfire to get rocket piloting. I don't want to waste a very good dupe into going into temporal tear. So we still have to wait a bit. We still don't have enough hydrogen as well. Would you look at that? The oxygen tank is completely submerged. Ah, isn't that lovely to see? Ooh, Sosa is soon an astronaut. Maybe I just have her launch. Alucard, you have been great, but I'm going to skill scrub you because I don't want you to have this much morale need with the rocket piloting and navigation. I could also get a wind tunnel, vertical wind tunnel. What is this? Would you look at that temporal tear rocket? It can reach almost 200,000 kilometers. We can beat the game in less than 500 cycles, so we just need to wait now for a Freightfire, but I'm going to wait for Sosa to level up one more time and then we send her away on a long journey. Here we go. Oh my goodness, dupes. I think that's Sosa, Soljun, Madison. They are just relaxing. Ah, wonderful dupes. You have earned it. I want more. I would also like to get the Gravitas shipping container, so knock knock. Hello. There he is. Initial contact was a success. Our new neighbor seems friendly, though extremely shy. They'll need a little more coaxing before they're ready to join my colony. Improve nearby decor, yes. And get some lights and then food. But we don't actually have any food to give him. I don't have anything. Hermit recruit process success. All this excellent decor is really making the hermit feel at home. He scrawled a thank you note on the back of an old holiday card. I'm going to finish the rest of the research. Once this rocket is gone, we will make it a research rocket. Now then, insulite. Although I will need a lot of that for insulated pipes. Or I could get visco gel, but we don't really need visco gel. Insulite endgame materials already. Hermit recruit process. The hermit is very excited about being on the grid. The bright lights illuminate an unfamiliar file on the ground nearby. What the hell is this? Some lore? Mysterious hermit. Look at this. I have a sun lamp now in Siren. Siren is just chilling, applying some sunscreen on herself. And, old man. Who are you? Dr. Reaper, huh? Although that consumes a lot of power. Now Siren, how much morale do we have? 50. Our little gym here is also working as intended. And Garlene using the surfing board. I also have way too many lumps here. I will have something automatic to kill them. Just drown them in water. And as you can see, insulite. We have 1,000 kilos, a ton of insulite. So if we were to make a insulated liquid pipe, this thing has 0 thermal conductivity. It won't transfer heat. Possibly the best material in the game. Now then, Sosa, rocket piloting. So, Sosa, you, my dear girl, will launch all the way to the temporal tear. Not sure how long it takes, but you will never come back, unfortunately. So, imperative achieved, the great escape. Our home world in this universe is gone, replaced by the skeleton of a planet and a wound in the sky. But I hold out hope that other worlds exist out there, tucked away in other dimensions. I sent my duplicant through the temporal tear, carrying that hope on their shoulders. Perhaps one day they'll find a place to call home and begin a thriving colony all on their own, or all their own. So then, the great escape, and I want home sweet home, so I need to build a great monument. Great monument can be maybe here. We've got so much morale. I'm just going to get improved strength for everyone. Yes, more strength, pyrotechnics, because, I mean, what else are we going to do with all this morale? Improved carrying too, maybe? Yes, more strength. Wonderful. So now our dupes are OP. And I've also decided to expand upon our little solar generation here. I mean, renewable energy. I love it. So almost the whole map will be powered by solar panels. We are going to run out of natural gas extremely soon. We'll have to use petroleum generators, I assume, which is 3,000 watts. 3,000 watts a second. So it's going to automate the drowning of the lamps. But look what happens when they come over here. Memo is roping it up, and then it just drops into the water like that. And then they drown and die. Anyways, the natural gas here is also vacuumed. So now, maybe I should make something with the iridium, like a sour gas boiler. Tender briskets is soon going to become our main source of food. I mean, we're luring these things into their death. Does this always work? Look at this. Yeah, this doesn't work. New achievement we've got. Not okay, but pretty cool. What the hell is this building that's so cold? Must be one of these. Great monument is coming in. Afraid Fire can now do rocket piloting. So I will have you launch and research this satellite. Come on, Afraid Fire. And now it should work. Oh no, I need more fuel. And here we go. We're off and off. I'm just going to finish the rest of the research in this playthrough. And then Afraid Fire, I want you to get more ISO sap and maybe more fullerene. Can also get a fossil block. This might be great for the colony. So the first step is that we're going to have to vacuum out an area, maybe all of this. I'm going to be using a design from GC Fungus for the sour gas boiler. So yeah, just get an efficient design. This might take a long time. Will we even get it before day 500? Now we're going to get some visco fluid. This could really help as an airlock. Now then, the great monument. There it is. Home sweet home. Our little colony. Abyssalite. And the great monument. Few civilizations throughout time have had the privilege of understanding their origins. And one thing that matters is that we are here now, and we make the best of the world we've been given. I am proud to say this asteroid is our home. So the major achievements, wow. We have vacuumed all of this out. We just need to sweep all of the items, and then we will start constructing. Okay, so it has been quite some time now, but this is all up. So how this works is cool crude oil is going to come down here, and then we've set this to 700 degrees Celsius. So that will heat up the crude oil to turn to petroleum and then sour gas. It's going to loop into here, come into the cold air, interact with that. And once that happens, then we will get methane, which can turn into natural gas. And then we've got the steam turbine here, so if it gets too warm, it will delete the heat, 800 degrees Celsius. And then we've got some sulfur that may come in, so we will just sweep that out. So yeah, that is the simplest explanation. So we'll be able to power 75 natural gas generators, I think. That is 50,000 kilowatts of power, which is like almost an entire heavy watt conductive wire. And that means we will get so much fluid water and everything. Not sure if we will even have the space for 75 natural gas generators. So to heat this up, we do need to dump the heat somewhere. Or should I say the chill? So this has to cool something in order for the surrounding area to heat up, which means that it will go to this place here, the liquid tepidizer. It will cool all of this off, and then if it gets too cool, it will just warm up the liquid, the super coolant, the liquid tepidizer. This means, however, that we will need a lot of power to start this thing up. I just want to see it work, and after that we build the natural gas generators. However, for now, I can supply all of these natural gas generators. So what is this? Natural gas, 90. We have 10 here, so we need 900 grams a second, which is almost one full pipe. I guess I could just hook one up. But in theory, we can store the natural gas here forever because it won't break the tiles, unlike water or liquids that may break because of pressure. If we had too much water here, then eventually the bottom would break. But here we can just have infinite storage, I think. The methane will be pumped out of this liquid vent. Anyways, GC fungus. So let's see if this will work. I've set like a liquid valve. For now though, I'm just going to try 5,000 grams a second because the other half I need for the petroleum generators or for petroleum overall. And of course we can increase it. Eventually we won't need petroleum generators. We do need to start off with a little bit of crude oil though, so I guess I should do that. Just let a little bit of it in. Yep, looking very nice there. Exactly, 2 tiles. Let's start this bad boy up. Now I need to hook up all of the power, and that will really heat up, huh? So if you look at the materials overlay, we've got iridium for some of this stuff because that thing is very conductive with its thermal conductivity, almost better than gold. Or is it better than gold? I think it's better than gold. And iridium thermal aqua tuners overheat at how much? 625 degrees Celsius. Oh wait, that is a little bit too warm. Maybe I need to lower the values a bit. Yeah, maybe 600. I don't have fermium on this map, which is a problem. Yeah, I just looked it up. Fermium is 900 degrees Celsius plus, and this is only 500 degrees. Let's see here. Iridium, overheat temperature plus 500 degrees Celsius. So it's not as good as fermium, but it will still work, as you can see. Now we need to let that warm up for a while. That will take quite some time. Yeah, now we wait. We're soon done with all of the research. Unique cargo only needs 243 more research points. Yeah, look at this map. So technically what we're doing now, we could do with a petroleum boiler. You could essentially heat this up so it just becomes petroleum, but you get way more power with sour gas, I think. Petroleum generators are working though. Now we're barely using up any power. Let's see. We generated 5,000 kilojoules just with solar panels. Praise the sun. Now then, while we wait for that to warm up, I will have to make a section for all those natural gas generators, so let's just get started. Oh wow, no power, especially during the night. That is bad. But during the day, we get a bunch of solar power. Anyways, huge section to be mined. And we're also done. Oh, come on. Almost done researching everything in the game. Research complete. Here we go. Where's the achievement? Can we get an achievement? Ah, parallel automation. We still have one more research. We have a slight problem. The liquid tepidizer here is not submerged in liquid. It needs to be fully submerged. But I only have 152 kilos of supercoolant a tile. Oh my goodness. I need to get more supercoolant, which I do not have. I do have a little bit over here. That is bad. I need to fix that. Here we go. Colony achievement. Honorary doctorate. Unlock every item in the research tree. Ah, that is so unfortunate. I need to head out to demolish your debris now. How much do I need? I need a monstrous amount of supercoolant, don't I? Okay, maybe we'll make it. This rocket is quick. Oh, that is so unfortunate. I won't be able to do this. It needs to be fully submerged, but the rocket is back. You know what? I'm actually just going to deconstruct this one and make another cargo rocket. Okay, we are getting some more supercoolant now. No, but it has been 500 days here in oxygen not included. So unfortunately, we weren't able to start this up. I don't know how much supercoolant I need, but I've been trying to get it. This will turn into petroleum soon, but yeah, this is just not going to work out. I need more supercoolant, which will take more time. But other than that, yeah, quite an interesting DLC with the dinosaurs and such. We have tamed one of the dinosaurs for our own good. 4 million kilocalories, and almost half of that is tender brisket, so dinosaur meat. We've got the Great Monument. We have reached the temporal tears. I mean, everything is just perfect. We've done it. Solar panels, liquid oxygen, hydrogen, bunch of petroleum, everything. What an insane playthrough. But yeah, now our dupes are just going to live on with such high morale. This is a very good colony, can live on forever. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you're bored, then watch this video next.